recording now. Welcome to the show, Dr. Allen. I'm glad to have you here, and I would like to ask you a few questions about your VIP app.
Okay, well, I'm always excited to be here. I'm always excited to be online with you. We've done some Google Hangouts together over the years, so anything that I can answer for you, I'm happy to do.
Great, Doctor. Well, welcome to Blab. I know this is a little new to you, and I sure like to see you come back here to tell my friends about, this VIP app and Periscope and how it could benefit them. So I have a couple questions.
Sure.
Would you please tell us what is the VIP app and how it works with Periscope, please?
Okay, sure. Well, first of all, realize that the VIP app is a desktop, iPhone, and iPad app that's designed for people that need to communicate with an audience, which means everybody who's online. And most apps that are available are personal apps. In other words, you could put in information specific for you, and it'll spit out things like fitness or exercise or heart rate or those kind of things. Or they're shopping apps. You can go somewhere and shop, and you could, go to a store or Starbucks or, it's a newspaper like a New York Times app. But the VIP app was designed for you to reach an audience in a way that can't be stopped. So it brands you in front of your audience. It has 100% open rate. It uses push notification. And ultimately what it does is it guarantees that your people will get your message. My dogs are barking in the background, so people know that we're live here. Sorry about that.
No
And
problem.
what we really realized is that we were the first app to do live streaming. And now you're seeing, Periscope or Blab, they're now pushing live streaming. But realize this, if you're a Periscope user doing live streaming, you're branding Periscope on the mobile devices of the people that follow you. If you're doing Blab, you're branding Blab. What we've done is figured out how to take your Periscope videos, put them inside the VIP app so that when people are on the home page of their iPhone, their iPad, their Samsung devices, when you do a Periscope, the VIP app will pop up with a push notification so that they see it's you doing it. It builds your business rather than building Periscope. Periscope doesn't need your help, so we want to make it that you have a VIP app custom branded for you on everyone's mobile device and desktop. And ultimately, when you do a Periscope, it's not only is it going to go to the Periscope app, which is okay for Periscope, but it'll go to the VIP app. And not only that, that Periscope video will now be archived so people could see it anytime they want.
Excellent. That's excellent. Would that also work on the desktop as well?
It works on the desktop as well. It works on every mobile device and on the desktop as well.
hmm
Exactly.
So great. That is excellent. And so again, how would that help and benefit marketers, coaches, and people that's on Periscope? How did that help them brand themselves more?
Here's the thing, you have to realize this, is
hmm
that everyone's fighting for attention. And so if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, if you're using any of these new devices, realize you're always one step away from someone abandoning you and what you have to say to jump on the latest shiny nickel person that all of a sudden pitched to them that they want their attention. There's so much going on now. The only way you can get someone else's attention is steal it from somebody else. As a consequence of that, you really are not able to communicate with most people on an ongoing basis. So people use email to try to do that, but we all know that email open rates and click-through rates are terrible, and they're only getting worse. So the whole point is this. If you can offer quality value to somebody who's following you, and get them to download your app, what happens is you have the ability now to reach that person and communicate with that person anytime you want. And unless they remove your app, they can't stop you communicating with them. And if you keep sending good value in terms of content, you will always reach that audience on Periscope, on Facebook, on Twitter. Those things you're fighting with millions, hundreds of millions, billions of people for the attention of that one person. When they have your app, you have their undivided attention.
Hmm. So now this is app is different from other apps because it allows you to broadcast live
Live
into it,
streaming, exactly.
live
Yeah.
streaming.
Yes.
So you're branding yourself live streaming. Branding yourself as a live streaming person, the same as Periscope or Blab.
Yeah,
And I
and
can,
remember, and that's true, but remember one other point about this, and that is that it's not only the ability to broadcast live streaming, because a lot of times you want to communicate with people with your blog, you want to communicate people with YouTube videos, you want to communicate people with invitations to events. So it doesn't always have to be live. Live is one way to do it, but realize the app archives everything you do. So if it's not convenient at that moment when you're broadcasting live, it doesn't matter. Those people still have the ability to play your video that was live as now an archive video. So, Periscope disappears. You might have a Periscope that you did that you thought was great, and if someone's got other things going on in their life, which we all do, and they miss that Periscope video, which happens all the time, it disappears after a period, and then no one gets to see it. With the VIP app, we can archive it so people get to see it. So having a live event is only one aspect of it. And of course, we were the first one to live stream Google Hangouts in the VIP app also. But it's only one aspect. The VIP app is a total communication tool. You can send anything through that thing, no matter what you want, if you want to reach an audience and communicate with them.